Yo, it's Valee, and I'm here with Hot New Hip Hop. I'm born and raised in Chicago, south side of Chicago. As a kid, I mostly wanted to just be outside, ride my bike, stuff like that. I grew up in a few different areas on the south side, so um, yeah. I would probably sometimes as a kid I would play basketball, but barely. That's if my friends happen to be playing basketball at the park down the street, but it's mostly just wanted to be outside. It was just me coming up, really, and then until I was 9 years old, then I had a little brother. My little brother was born. Grammar school, no. High school, maybe people were playing music. I don't know, through their headphones and shit. I used to listen to Cash Money and Project Pat and whoever had the best beats, the best bass when I was into music and when I was playing loud music in my room type shit. Cash Money, pretty much everything. When I got into music, I was happy every time they dropped new music because I wanted to just, you couldn't wait to hear what it sounded like or whatnot. And like I said, they pick nice beats. I like Manny Fresh as their producer. He was producing most of the stuff. I like how he produced. I did a trade because I didn't want to go to college. Yeah, I just always used to fuck with shit as a kid. So it just always seemed easy figuring out how light work or whatever. All that shit is easy breezy. So I knew I didn't want to go to college. So she said, you got to do something. So I said, trade school. And then you could do trade school without taking all them ACT, SA. I didn't want to take none of that shit, so I just went to trade school, got it out the way. Being at home with nothing to do, and then I remembered that I did make beats for a small period of time in high school, and but I wasn't serious about it. So just being at home bored when I moved out to my first spot, I just remembered that I knew how to do that shit a little bit. So I just went to the store, bought all the shit I needed, and started making beats again, recording myself again, and coming up with how do I think I want something to sound. I don't know. I wanted to make music better or similar to what I was hearing on the radio or mixtapes and shit. If I download a mixtape, drive it, listen to it in the car, I get tired of it fast. So if I want to do music, the shit gotta sound better than the shit I'm tired of. So I don't know. I just you end up making music that sounds like shit you never heard. Chicago influencers, of course, maybe everyone that's from Chicago that acts or does music. There's a lot of people influence me from Chicago. Seeing when artists make it out of Chicago, and of course it's possible, but it just reminds you. I've had people like Young Chop, I believe, had played some of my music for Ye and them a couple years back, and then my manager, Andrew Barber, Fake Shore Drive, Chicago, he had been playing some of my music, and it's really it's hard to explain, but they had been hearing about me, and then they reached out. The dopest thing about probably being on good music is maybe the freedom that I feel I have. I could just work and put something out as long as it just sounds great to me. Well, as far as the rest of the year, I got, aside from the album, probably put out maybe one or two more projects for sure before the year's out. Maybe 10 songs on both or something like that. Just got a lot of songs, and it's about getting it out there to the people. No, shit. Smoking a better weed than I smoked today. I don't know. Rapping on better beats than I rap on today. A better car than I have today. And then, if those things are possible, they come with a lot of other great things. The people around me will be happier than they are today. So